Hi, hello, and welcome back. My name is Zach Likes Comics, and I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Today is Wednesday, which means it is New Comic Book Day, and ladies and gentlemen, this just might be the best New Comic Book Day of the year, I truly believe. We have Absolute Green Arrow, issue number 1. The moment we've been waiting for has finally arrived. We cannot forget about Nightwing, issue 138 from DC. Kicking over to Marvel this week, we have Ultimate Impact Reborn, issue number 1. The first appearance of an all-new Wonder Man introducing Vin Lerner. We also have Punisher issue number 4, as well as Dimensional Rivals issue number 5, the last issue of Peach Momoko's miniseries. And then last but not least, we have a Young Hellboy Thrilling Sky Adventures issue number 1 from Dark Horse, a brand new Hellboy series. So this is an amazing week for comics. I'm going to go hunting for a Daredevil key issue this afternoon and try to find Lady Bullseye Part 1. We're going to hang out with some friends and see what we can find on this beautiful New Comic Book Day. But first things first, we got to get ready for the day. It would not be New Comic Book Day without the outfit plus read of the day. First things first, you already know. So for today's outfit of the day, I throw on my Darth Maul Phantom Menace promo tee. For the shorts, I have on my Levi's denim shorts. And then for the shoes, I have on my Air Jordan 1s. And honestly, I love this combo because I feel like every time I wear like long shorts with Air Jordan 1s, it's just like a Miles Morales type fit. But most importantly, for the read of the day, I want to go ahead and read issues 1 through 3 of Benjamin Percy's brand new Punisher series, and this will get me all caught up for issue 4 coming out today. This takes place right after the Punisher Red Band series, and I've heard nothing but good things, so I'm really excited to start this series, as I've heard this is a really good starting point for fans looking to get into the Punisher. So I'm going to get back to you afterwards with my thoughts. I just finished reading the first 3 issues of the brand new Punisher series by Benjamin Percy, and I am really enjoying where this is going. This takes place right after the Punisher Red Band that came out not too long ago this year, and I think this is a great starting point for those looking to get into the Punisher, especially with the Punisher special coming out earlier this month, as well as the Punisher being featured in Spider-Man Brand New Day later this year. This is just a really fun story so far, and it gives you all the background and context you need from past stories, especially with Benjamin Percy being the writer on the Punisher Red Band that this takes place right after. This is following Frank Castle as his memory and mind has been altered, and he is searching for answers and reasons as to why this has happened to him, and it seems he's going to get a little bit more than answers, as he is running into a bit of a problem as a villain has returned, and that is Jigsaw, and Jigsaw has a bit of a plan of his own for the Punisher and Frank Castle, and he has a game he is playing on the Punisher, and he is going to push the Punisher to his absolute limits. I am just really enjoying where this is going. I think Benjamin Percy is absolutely killing it with the pacing and dialogue throughout, as well as the action sequences and narration. It gives you great context and information from the Punisher Red Band for those that didn't read or didn't get a chance to read yet. As for me, I was one of those. So jumping into this series, I was worried I was going to be a little lost, but Benjamin Percy does a great job, and the editorial team does a great job of giving you that context that you need for those moments when you need context. I am just really enjoying where this is going, especially issue 3 that just came out last month. Issue 4 comes out today, and that's why I wanted to read this series today, is because issue 4 comes out today. And where issue 3 leaves off, it seems that Frank Castle might finally get answers and help as to his problem of his mind being altered, and I just cannot wait to see where this goes. If you've been reading this series, I would love to hear in the comments down below what you think. I'm now on the way to The Great Escape in Madison, which is another local comic shop in my area. And the last time I was there, I was digging through some of their key issue boxes, and I stumbled across Daredevil issue 111, which is the first appearance of Lady Bullseye ever. And that is a major key issue for my collection because I am collecting all of Ed Brubaker's Daredevil run, and issue 111 and issue 113 are the only 2 issues I have left remaining to collect. And with that being the first appearance ever of Lady Bullseye, it's a little bit more expensive of a comic, but I think today is the day that I am finally going to pull the trigger if they still have it, because I've been thinking about it for probably about 3 or 4 weeks now, and ever since I saw it, I've wanted it, and wanting it for that long, it's something that I think I will definitely be satisfied with in terms of my purchase and for my collection, especially reading through all of Ed Brubaker's Daredevil run. I'm going to make a full custom omnibus folio for both volume 1 and 2 of Ed Brubaker's run once I complete and get issue 111 and issue 113. And I think I'm going to document that process, because it's going to be super fun to be able to share my kind of journey of not only collecting all of Ed Brubaker's Daredevil run in single issues, but also making my own custom omnibuses, because I feel like this is a really fun way to be able to collect entire runs without having to break the bank on an omnibus sometimes, because omnibuses can be anywhere from $50 to $200+ sometimes, and whenever you're trying to collect sought after runs and older comics that are no longer being reprinted for omnibuses, it's a bit harder, and it can sometimes be easier to find the single issues or the trades as opposed to the omnis. We have arrived. We are now at the Great Escape in Nashville, and now you just have to hope that they have Daredevil issue 111 still. The only other thing I'm looking for today is Frank Miller Daredevil, and a few weeks ago I found issue 5 of the Frank Miller Man Without Fear run, and here we have issue 4, which means that I just need to find issues 1 through 3. So this is a great find out in the wild, and one of my favorite covers of the series. On top of issue 111, the other issue I need of Ed Brubaker's run is issue 113, and oh my god, I can't believe I found it. This means that today is the day I finally complete all of Ed Brubaker's run. I just got done at Great Escape. The bag has been secured, and now all of Ed Brubaker's Daredevil run is fully complete, so this was a successful back issue hunt. I am so happy, and when I get home later, I'm going to share with you everything that I picked up today. But now, we're going to get some grub, and then we're going to go meet Daniel and Carson for New Comic Book Day. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. We're going ahead and meet Daniel and Carson now on this beautiful Wednesday for another beautiful New Comic Book Day. We have arrived. We are now at Dragonfly, our LCS. Shout out to them if you're in the Nashville area. Today is the day. Absolute Green Arrow issue number 1 is upon us. Dragonfly had some Daredevil back issues, and these are a part of the Ann Nocenti run that I've been collecting. So I am just so stoked to add these to my collection. Today is the release of Ultimate Impact Reborn, which is the first appearance of Vin Lerner, the brand new Wonder Man, and here we have the Vin Lerner variant cover, and it is just beautiful. Right next to the A cover, and the A cover is immaculate with Miles, Iron Man, and Captain America. I just made it back home, and as you can see here, I have a pretty good stack for today's New Comic Book Day. I truly believe this might be the best New Comic Book Day of the year. We had some amazing releases, so let's just get right into the stack. My most anticipated pull of the week, we have Absolute Green Arrow, issue number 1. I am so excited to see where this creative team takes this story. I know what you did last summer, but for Billionaires, I just have such high hopes for this series, and I truly believe this might get extended past the original 6-issue limited run that this was announced as, because the first issue has already sold out and is going to a second printing, which is amazing because this came out only today, so that is huge. Coming into issue number 2 of the week, here we have Dan Watters is absolutely killing it on Nightwing, and issue 138 has one of my favorite A covers of my collection here. Just look at how gorgeous this is. Coming into issue number 3 of the week, here we have another book I have been waiting for. We have Ultimate Impact Reborn with the Vin Lerner Wonder Man variant cover, and I just love this. I'm so excited for this issue. This is the first appearance of a brand new Wonder Man being introduced to Marvel, and I cannot wait to see where this goes. Coming into issue number 4 of the week, here we have, I am so sad that this story is coming to an end. We have Side Dimensional Rivals, issue number 5 by Peach Momoko. This has been such a fun adventure following Psy, an alternate version of Psylocke, traveling across dimensions, helping Galactico find the 7th lost Infinity Stone, featuring different artists and writers for every different universe. And this has just been such an amazing journey. I have been loving this. I highly recommend picking this up in a trade format or in single issues if you're able to get your hands on this. Coming into issue number 5, here we have Benjamin Piercy has absolutely been killing it with the Punisher as of lately, and I highly recommend picking the series up if you've been thinking about getting into and collecting the Punisher, especially with the Punisher special that came out earlier this month, as well as the Punisher being featured in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Coming into issue 6, last but not least, here we have issue 1 of a 4-issue miniseries. This is Young Hellboy. I've been wanting to start getting into reading and collecting Hellboy, and seeing this on the FOC list a few weeks ago as a 4-issue miniseries, I thought this was just going to be a great starting point as a limited run to kind of give me some information and more background on the character. That was everything that I managed to pick up this week, though, in new releases. I'm going to go straight into my back issues because, as you saw earlier in the video, I found 2 back issues in particular today that I've been hunting for a very long time. So let's just get right into the back issues. This is a huge key in my collection. We have Lady Bullseye Part 1, Daredevil issue 111 of Ed Brubaker's run. If you did not know, Lady Bullseye was first introduced in Ed Brubaker's run, and Ed Brubaker's Daredevil run is what heavily inspired Daredevil Born Again Season 2 with the Devil in Cell Block D storyline. So I am just so happy to have this in my collection finally. This was a major key for me because of this being the first appearance of Lady Bullseye and a huge villain in the story arc. This is just so awesome to have. Coming into the second find, here we have, not only did I find issue 111 from Ed Brubaker's run, but we found issue 113, which is the final issue I needed to collect in Ed Brubaker's Daredevil run. So that means that I now have all of Ed Brubaker's Daredevil run fully complete. I am so happy to have both of these single issues in my hands because I have been hunting and collecting all of Ed Brubaker's Daredevil run in single issues for the past few months and documenting my journey, and this is the full completion, and I was able to document it today, and this is just such an awesome feeling. And let's just get right into the next issue. Here we have Daredevil, The Man Without Fear, issue 4 of 5. I've been trying to collect all of Frank Miller's Daredevil run as he is one of my favorite creators of Daredevil, and finding this iconic run in single issues has been a personal goal of mine, and having both issues 4 and 5 now in my collection is just a huge success in my books. I'm so happy to have this checked off the completion. And coming into the next issue, here we have issue 259 of Ann Nocenti's Daredevil run. This takes place right after Frank Miller's Born Again, and Ann Nocenti absolutely killed it, giving us some iconic storylines of Daredevil, as well as introducing us to a brand new villain, which was Lady Typhoid. And here I have issue 259 as well as issue 260. This gets me one step closer to collecting all of the Lady Typhoid story arc from Ann Nocenti, which was the creator of the villain and an iconic villain in Daredevil. I am so happy to have this in my collection, and this was a huge find at the LCS. I was not expecting to find any Daredevil back issues today at Dragonfly, so this was a huge plus to come home with. That is everything that I managed to pick up today. Thank you all so much for watching. I cannot thank you enough for the love and support here lately. You have been blowing my mind with the love and support. We just hit 900 subscribers, which is insane. We also just hit 900 on TikTok, which is just wild. I am so close to 1,000 on both platforms, and I'm planning on doing a giveaway on both platforms whenever I hit 1,000. So be sure to stay tuned for more details on that in the future. We will be back next week for New Comic Book Day. In the meantime, spend some time with some loved ones, spend some time with yourself. Peace.